make it rock. Salsa rock.
I show you.
Really, but this is so shortening.
So amazing. Welcome back. We're here with Dr. Dela Cruz, and he's been telling us a little bit about plastic surgery. Very exciting subject. I'm sure a lot of Latinas get some work done. We were talking about Brazilian butt lift in the last segment. So tell us a little bit more about other rare surgeries that you've encountered.
Rare surgeries.
What's the rarest surgery that you've encountered?
Like this, like to make belly buttons. It's actually rare. Not a lot of plastic surgeons does it. And that's why, several years ago I developed this procedure because, we have very few techniques, how to make a belly button.
Okay.
And I have patients coming from all over the country who come to see me for a belly button procedure. Because like when you have, let's say, tumor remove or you have a belly surgery, for example, from an accident, sometimes we remove the belly button. And so a lot of women will say, oh, I don't have a belly button, so can you make me one?
That would be weird to be flush and not have a...
Speaking of belly buttons, I'm sure that a lot of women that have gone through pregnancy come with one big issue, which is stretch marks.
Yes.
Is this something that you come across a lot?
Yes, and unfortunately, there's not a lot of treatment for stretch marks. There's not a lot of effective ways to reduce this.
So all the creams that you see, get rid of the stretch marks, they're all, it's all fake.
It doesn't really,
they're not effective. I've been there, I used them too, it didn't
So
work.
they don't prevent,
They're just taking your money.
They don't really prevent you from getting stretch marks. So if you didn't get stretch marks, it's because you got good genes.
It's exactly, it's genetics.
No, that's
what I thought because
my mom has not one. And it looks like a chihuahua attacked me, okay? So I don't think it's genetic
It really depends on the type of skin that you have.
Yeah, I do kind of believe that because I had a little girl and I used lotion like crazy. And I didn't get any. And then I got pregnant with the twins and I thought, forget it. I'm not even going to try to use cream because it's going to be a disaster. And I didn't get any for my twins either. So I think it has a lot to do with your skin.
The skin, your genetics.
The thicker skin that you have, the less prone you are for developing this. And then if it's thinner, yes.
Yeah. Because I'm sure you see a lot of women that start from up here all the way down, and they vary, right?
Even through the thighs.
Does rubbing cocoa butter while you're pregnant help all that?
There's really no study supporting that it does help. I mean, some say with vitamin E.
And we hear all those things like scratching also.
No.
None of that? No, nothing to really support that?
None that I know of. Okay. Because I looked, research about it, and there's really no effective way of doing this. Now, there's some new technology wherein you can reduce stretch marks. There's some new machines out there. But, there's still no solid data to support that it's indeed effective.
Got it. Okay, I'm going to go home and cry now.
Dr. Dela Cruz, I have a question about botched plastic surgeries. Yeah. A lot of women go to other countries to have these surgeries that are cheaper. Yes. Could you tell us a little bit about that? Tell us a little bit about...
all the risks that involve.
And things that you've dealt with.
The problem with going to other countries, I'm not saying that the plastic surgeons are not good. I mean, some of the best plastic surgery originated from other countries, like Brazil, for example. But going to other countries, let's say from the US, and you have your surgery, let's say in Mexico, if you have any problems, the plastic surgeons here won't be able to take care of it because of liability issues. And let's say if you have any questions or, I have redness, and you started having infection. Oh, wow. And so your plastic surgeon's in Mexico. And another issue is that you don't know the credentials that they have over there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Are they truly plastic surgeons?
Right.
Or are they family practitioners who are doing plastic surgery? I mean, it's very prevalent here in the US. And I'm sure in Mexico they probably do it over there too. I mean, some are general practitioners who would do plastic surgery, and some are not even physicians.
Wow.
So,
well, even here in the States, was looking online that there are certain surgeons that have also how do you say the word?
Botched
Botched people,
surgery?
cheated
like
people
people
out.
who don't, who
not
kind of
even-
take advantage.
yeah.
They don't.
They've taken advantage of people and they're not real surgeons
Yeah.
and they don't know how to perform the work. So how do we make sure that our surgeon that we're going to is got good credentials?
So you look at the website and to see their credentials, and typically they'll say, oh, they did some plastic surgery training, or their kind of residency. Did they do a?
But almost anybody can go and build a website. I can go and say I went to Harvard, right?
You're actually not allowed. It's somewhat,
That's illegal.
it's regulated.
I went to
You
Harvard.
can also search your plastic surgeon from the American Board of Plastic Surgery website, the ASPS, I think .com, and search your plastic surgeon there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good resource to go.
Yeah.
Now, speaking of rare surgeries, this is one that's probably going to shock everyone because I looked it up online and it was shocking to me that this is even out there and available. It's called vaginal reconstructive surgery. Apparently, reconstruction. Yeah, apparently, if you're not happy with the way it looks down there, you can fix it.
Yeah.
So
You can fix
first
anything
of all, have
nowadays.
you ever had to perform anything like that?
Yes, I mean, some women. I was actually surprised myself that what we call labiaplasty. Some women would ask for a procedure called labiaplasty when you have excessive tissues called the labia,
Right.
and somehow some women it bothers them a lot.
Right.
And so what you do is like reduce that excessive tissue and you do what we call a labiaplasty.
Okay.
So you think they do it more for appearances, or you think they do it for other reasons? Sexual satisfaction reasons.
It's for appearance.
Well, there's also the reconstruction one that helps tighten. That's what I was reading online. That it helps tighten it to enhance sexual intimacy.
Pleasure, yeah.
I don't know about the enhancing sexual intimacy. I still don't know about
Too much
there's
of
any
Put him on the
strong
spot there.
studies out there.
He's like,
But
I don't know.
yeah, you can do tighten that area.
Right.
You can do use a laser to kind of like tighten the tissues. So you can do that.
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
It's an interesting subject. When I saw it online, I was like,
Really?
You can fix anything, right? One ear shorter than the other.
anything you're not happy with, go do it. Fix it.
Why not, right?
Yeah, actually, that's actually part of the field of plastic surgery. We can make ears.
Ears?
Yeah.
A brand new
There-
ear or fixed your ear?
I mean, there are certain patients who don't have ears.
Oh, really?
So we'll make a new one. We'll take some cartilage from your ribs and then make a new one. Make a new
Cancer
ear.
patients or something like
Right.
that. Or an accident.
Kids who were born without ears.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah.
Okay. That's very interesting. I think we can fix anything nowadays, huh?
Right.
If one toe's shorter than the other, I think we can fix that one too. Right?
Well, that's the podiatrists are the ones who does it.
Okay, well, I think we're going to take a break here just a second. We're going to be back with Man Talk, and I think Dr. De La Cruz is going to give us his man's point of view from Man Talk. So stay tuned, don't move, we'll be right back.